I have a great pound cake recipe for when I'm craving some baked goods. This particular pound cake is very similar tasting to me as a regular pound cake, and it even has a delicious glaze. So let me show you what you need to make it. For this recipe, you're going to need 2.5 cups of almond flour. I recommend you get this super finely ground since that works better in baked goods. You're going to also need half a cup, 1 stick, or 113 grams of unsalted butter. You're going to need 1.5 cups of erythritol. I have the erythritol that's cut with monk fruit. You're going to need 8 eggs, and you want your eggs to be at room temperature. You are going to need some cream cheese, 8 ounces. Same thing, let it get to room temperature. We'll be using 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Make sure you get real vanilla extract. It doesn't have any added sugar in it. You can also need half a teaspoon of lemon extract. You're going to need half a teaspoon of salt, and you're going to need 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. For the glaze, we're going to need 1/4 cup of powder or confectioners erythritol. I have Swerve here, which is erythritol cut with oligosaccharides. It's completely fine if you have different varieties, as long as it's confectioners. And we're going to be mixing that with 3 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream, and also half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Go ahead and add your 1.5 cups of erythritol and your stick of room temperature softened butter, and then you want to cream this together really well. When you cream together your erythritol and butter, add your cream cheese that has been softened, and you can cut it up in smaller pieces to make it easy. And then you want to blend that together with the erythritol and butter until it's smooth. Everything is mixed together nicely. You want to add your 8 eggs. Also go ahead and add your 1.5 teaspoon of lemon extract, as well as your 1.5 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Mix it all together until it's all smooth. When your mixture is nice and smooth, you want to take your 2.5 cups of almond flour, add it in a smaller bowl together with your 1 teaspoon of salt, as well as your 1.5 teaspoon of baking powder. Mix it all together so it's all blended in together. After you mix the dry ingredients together, you want to add them into your wet ingredients slowly while you're whisking it. You can keep adding a little bit at a time until everything has been incorporated. You can use whatever pan you like for your cake. You can definitely use a loaf pan, which I often do, but today I'm going to use a buns pan. And you can go ahead and grease it if you want to. I put a little bit of coconut spray in there. You want to make sure your oven is preheated to 350 degrees. And then you want to put your batter in your pan. When it comes to baking time, you want to start out with 60 minutes. It depends a little bit on your oven and what kind of pan you're using. But what you're looking for is a stick test. You want to put in a toothpick in the middle, and it's ready when it comes out smooth, but no batter sticking to it. It's been in the oven for an hour, and I'm going to do a test. It's coming out clean, so it looks like 1 hour was perfect. Make sure you let your cake cool off before you put it on a plate. And while we're letting it cool, we can start making our glaze. In a small bowl, add 1/4 cup of powdered or confectioners erythritol. You also want to add half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then you want to add 3 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream. And then mix everything together really well. After everything is mixed really well, you want to wait till the cake has cooled off nicely before you add it on top. After the cake has cooled off a little bit, you can go ahead and invert it on a plate. That is looking very nice. And then you can start adding your glaze to your cake. And our cake is now ready to try, and it's looking pretty good, and I hope you really enjoy it.